WBTV on your side.
Thank you, Steve. And we all kind of cracked up when the girl in the package just said, we're all can't wait for summer.
We're right there with you, girl.
We are right there with you. Totally, because it is going to be freezing tonight.
Yeah, I can personally say tonight's temperatures are going to be the coldest I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Many people can probably say that.
Yeah, I think there are going to be a few of us in that boat. We are expecting single-digit temperatures tonight. Then the problem becomes we're also factoring in a very strong wind, which means we've got below zero wind chills forecast for the entire WBTV viewing area. So let's hop right in, show you all the current warnings and advisories we have. Up first, the mountains. Folks in the highest elevations, you are under a winter storm warning until midnight tonight. We're going to see driving snow, blowing snow around, anywhere from 2 to 5 inches forecast for parts of the high country. Then on top of that, you're dealing with a wind chill that is forecast to drop below 20 degrees overnight tonight, and area-wide at least a wind chill advisory. So what that means, yeah, below zero is what it's going to feel like as you're heading out the door tomorrow morning. Now that front has pushed on out. We're already starting to see a little bit of a clearing line just to the west of Charlotte right now. That doesn't include the mountains, though, where you're still seeing snow falling at a pretty heavy rate in some spots. Completely clouded over, maybe a couple of peaks of sunshine in there, but area-wide, you're going to see a good amount more, at least in the high country. Now that front, that's moved on out of here. High pressure building in. You see this lack of anything in the way of cloud cover. That's really sort of driving into that cold air as that's positioned off to our west now. We get those northerly winds very strong this time around, and that's going to be bringing in some very cold air for the next several hours. A live look over King Street in Boone, courtesy of ResortCams.com. You can see that snow coming down at a really good clip there, sticking to the sidewalks. It looks like those cars slowing away on down. That's a good thing there. And of course, you can see those signs blowing in the wind, which has really kicked on up. So it's already making it feel like -5. That is your current wind chill in Boone right now. We're seeing better readings right now across the Piedmont, but still, it feels like it is below the freezing mark, and our temperatures are going to be dropping to that point as we head through the next couple of hours. Now, temperatures in and of themselves still above freezing for most of the Piedmont. 38 right now in Charlotte, 35 Hickory, Shelby, 33 Lenore. But in the mountains, where we've really had more time for that cold air to settle on in, your temperatures, your current readings already in the teens, and with a strong northwesterly wind. Look, so cold in places like North Dakota up into Minnesota that we've actually run out of our color table region here. So we're going to see a very cold blast of air just continually reinforced as we head through the afternoon. And I do want to just take another quick look at all the current advisories here. A wind chill advisory is not something we see a lot of in Charlotte, so these are some serious cold temperatures. Make sure all of the plants, the pets, the pipes, the people, they all need to be protected overnight with this blast of cold Arctic air that continues to move on in. There you go. We see that system pushing off towards the east, and behind it, not much going on save the snow in the high country. Everything else is going to be the temperatures. And yes, there are spots where we could pick up 3-4 more inches compared to what's already on the ground. So we're still not out of the woods in terms of the snow yet, and this cold, that is going to be in place for a long, long time. So most of the country is just going to be overtaken by this massive Arctic front. And as we head into the overnight hours tonight, our low temperature, 8 degrees tonight in Charlotte. That would obviously easily set a record, and that is not factoring even in the wind chills, folks. As we head to midnight, feels like about 0 across much of the Piedmont. Into the mountains, -26 in Boone. So again, dangerous temperatures. It does not take long for frostbite to set in, and even as we head into the afternoon, it's not going to feel above 20 degrees for the Piedmont tomorrow. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. Eventually we do warm things up, but Tuesday's high, ridiculously low, 26 degrees before we're back in the 30s on Wednesday. 40, so some semblance of normalcy comes back to the works by Thursday, and we actually get some mild temperatures in here for this weekend. And the Panthers game, while we may be dodging showers, we at least won't be freezing on Sunday. Christine.
All right, thank you, Ashley.